24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Here's Green. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Left side, Horford. Just 5 to shoot, and it's blocked. And here's Russell. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Nuggets, that's for sure. Here's Curry. Kuminga, screen on Irving. Curry passes to Kuminga. Horford sets a screen for Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-6 run. Left side, Davis. To the middle. Oh!
My goodness.
And he goes in for the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 4. Here's Horford. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Kuminga against Russell. And here's Davis for 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Green against Russell. It's deflected.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 7. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And he makes the first. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Pajemski. Lively defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by 4. Russell looking around. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now, here's Payton. Golden State moving it around. Here's Horford. Connects on the 17-footer. Horford's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside, Russell launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. Launches it, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And finished off by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Post. Scoreless thus far. 2 on the clock. Here's Moody. Bucket is good. Mavericks leading by 6. Outside, Russell. And on the way from Irving for 3. The rebound by Post. The Warriors shooting to start out this game about 43%. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 10.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Post. Right wing. Now, here's Moody. Covered by Irving. Horford has a wide-open look. Connects from three-point range. He's got 11.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Russell from long range. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Warriors trail by 3. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington Gafford. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Marshall in at the 2. Now Marshall after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Marshall sets a screen for Russell. Beyond the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Green dishes to Kuminga. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Washington. Marshall with it. Gafford finds Russell. Out to the wing. Washington. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now, here's Butler. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. A 3, Marshall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Butler. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Stephen Curry.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Russell against Green. From downtown. Russell no luck. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Healed outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Washington with it. Kuminga picks him up. Healed against Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the 4 this game. Now 6 for 10.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Thompson's checked in. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jonathan Gggg.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now here's Butler. Gggg finds Butler. Now Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Curry's got 12 in the game.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Produced screen on Green. There's Russell with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
5, that's right. I did not stutter. 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy right now.
Pass to Hield. Curry against Thompson. And it's Green missing. Dallas leading by 4. Washington kicks to Russell. Back to Washington. And it's off from three-point range. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jonathan Gggg. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jimmy Butler. Davis is checked in for Washington. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Mavericks #1.
And that's the way they have to play in order to win. They've got rebounders, so they've got to go after those second and third opportunities whenever they can.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Podziemski. Inside, intercepted. To the paint. Here's Russell. Horford with the rebound. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as much as 10.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Inside offense almost seems too easy for Davis, but it's not. I mean, you have to have a lot of confidence, strength, and skill to score against that kind of defense.
Thompson surveying the floor and stolen by Horford. Pass to Green. Podziemski with it. Back to Green. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Davis. Over Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's to Curry. Outside, Horford. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Dallas.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Klay Thompson. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, one of the better three-point shooters in pro basketball. He's killed it from downtown every time we've watched him. Very impressive. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Green. And it's Moses Moody in for Heel. Irving's checked in for Dallas. Now, here is Irving. 23 points for him the last game against Denver.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And let's get an update on Jonathan Kuminga's injury. David, any news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Curry.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Outside, Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Back to Moody. Five to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Davis, the pass to Washington. Davis against Butler. Davis inside. Davis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Washington. And again, no good by Golden State. Mavericks leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And it's Irving missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Now, here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Here's Podziemski, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Now here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Stolen by Washington. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Peyton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Warriors trail by 6. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Puts the move on. Finish by Stephen Curry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Davis with a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. 2 points. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Here's Curry. Over Irving. Virtually unstoppable. Curry gets through.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left now here in the second. Curry against Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 16.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. In the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must-see 2K TV. And not just here in the U.S. He's an international icon, kind of like you, Shaq.
I know you don't know what that feels like, Kenny, but believe me, it's satisfying.
Oh, see, I gave you a props, and then you go at me like that?
You don't even have a passport.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Warriors.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Warriors trail by 6. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green, and it's Horford at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Podziemski on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. No coverage that time. Horford's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Thompson outside. Davis has the open look. No good on the three. The Warriors shooting 47%, pretty solid. To the paint. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Outside Irving. Thompson outside. The three from Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And stolen by Irving. Pass to Thompson. Defended by Butler. Davis with a screen on Butler. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 4. Butler, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Dallas moving it around. And here's Irving, guarded by Curry. Irving against Curry. A shot's good from Irving.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Green. Curry against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with the screen on Irving. Curry fires from way outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Mavericks leading by 6. Davis dishes to Irving. Now Lively. Here's Davis. And on the way from Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 21.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Horford against Lively. Horford in the post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Curry. Averaging about 32 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And that one falls for Davis. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Down low. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 15-footer, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Curry.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 16.
Here. Moody's checked in. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. Off to a great start this season, currently in 2nd. And, of course, the Warriors. They're much further down in the standings right now. Defended by Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Curry with it. He's got 25. Hield outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Shoots from the line. Nice jump shot. Good. Irving's got 23.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Butler with the ball. Shoots over Lively. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 6, and the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Irving against Curry. Outside Butler. Curry on the wing. Those numbers of his aren't a mystery. He's actually averaging 32 points a game. That's a sensational total.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Irving following the basket by Stephen Curry. A shake. And Irving finishes inside. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Butler, a screen on Irving. Curry can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 6. Inside. Here's Davis. Davis owning the inside. Warriors have gone 7 of 11. A lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Hield finds Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. A 3-ball. And Moody pulls it down. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Outside for Curry. Outside Butler from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Moody. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Hield left side. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Davis. Butler kicks to Curry. Butler is screen on Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3-ball from Curry.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Curry passes to Hield. Back to Curry. Horford with a screen on Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Al Horford taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. The Mavericks also with a sub. Russell, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Al Horford drops them both.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
Now, here is Irving. 25 points in the game. Outside, Davis. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 5. Moody finds Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Podziemski on the wing. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Irving. Outside for Davis. And they double up Davis. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. 13 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Curry. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead early. And finished off by Lively.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas leading by 9. Davis dishes to Russell. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Fades away. And Davis can't get it to go. Golden State's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Utah Jazz. Then on Saturday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
The first one falls, and the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's P.J. Washington in for Kyrie Irving. And so Butler nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Davis with a screen on Butler. To the middle. 9 feet out. And it's good for 2. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Butler against Washington. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Davis. Plays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 24 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Butler. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul him.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Al Horford's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Dallas also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. He's off on the second.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
But Jemski's shot is good.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. Oh, and Anthony Davis is too much at the rim.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Mavericks. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick. We'll get great shots, all right?
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Number 32, Trace Jackson.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. This one for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Russell passes to Davis. Here's Washington. Back to Davis. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And Davis can't get it to go. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Pass to Washington. One minute now into this fourth quarter, and Davis throws it down.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Here's Post, covered by Gafford. Moody with it. Outside Curry, shoots the 3, and Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Russell passes to Gafford. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Mavericks leading by 12. Davis kicks to Russell. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. And here is Davis. Over Payton. And Davis can't get it to go. To the inside. They kick out to Hield. They set the pick. The 3. No good there.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Pass to Russell. Thompson with it. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. From deep. Good! Another from 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Moody with it. Here's Post. Covered by Gafford. Davis against Payton. Hield left side. Over Thompson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Bust your move. Next. Let's go. Look at those moves.
Got a moment. Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thanks, David. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Thompson outside, fires for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Curry. Green dishes to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to post. Now here's Payton. Here's Spencer. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 16. From deep Washington. And Spencer pulls it down. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First one falls for him. Pajemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Dallas with a change here too. Lively's checked in. Good on both. Now, here is Russell. Outside, Davis. Back to Russell. Washington with this screen on Curry. Russell from long range. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green taking his time here. Golden State moving it around. Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Washington. Count that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Russell passes to Lively. Back to Russell. Stolen away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pass to post. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lively sets a screen for Russell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Brandon Bajemski. Green kicks to Payton. Clock at 6. Pass to Horford. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Got a hand on it. Washington against Green. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And Butler sends it back.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. Tries again. And he drops that one in. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second.